Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting down and dirty with some facts. I have been doing a lot of investigating behind the scenes on multiple sources for what is going on with Boxycharm. I should rephrase that. Boxycharm, I used to say /Ipsy, but now it is going to be Ipsy by Boxycharm. If you've missed any of my shorts that I have done to really give you the deep dive investigative information on each box, I will have my shorts information linked above and below. YouTube is making it so hard for y'all to find my actual videos, so I've been moving over to shorts every week as well to give you guys more content, and that seems to be performing even better than these big videos. So please, if you are seeing this video, make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell and click all so you don't miss out on the bigger uploads, because I have been uploading, but I know a lot of you haven't been seeing it, and I gave you guys so much information in my shorts about what's going on with Boxycharm. But today I'm doing even more information, and I'm going to be reiterating some of those things from my shorts if you missed that information. Again, if you don't know how to get to shorts, I will be linking it below, but also you could go to my homepage on YouTube, not the YouTube homepage, but mine. See the little tabs above and go over to the word shorts, and then you can see all the information and details you may have missed. As your Boxycharm girl, I am here to give you the most information, and the day that all of this dropped was when I was putting up short after short, giving you all the details. So we're gonna get into more of the information today. How does this affect you? What is changing? Are you gonna be interested in resubscribing? Am I gonna be interested? And what's gonna happen going forward on my channel? What are you gonna see, and what are you maybe not gonna be seeing? Grab your tea, grab your snack, grab your water, get comfy, and let's dive into this video right now. Cheers! We are not messing around today, guys. Today, I'm gonna be jumping right into the facts because it's gorgeous together. Great on our own, gorgeous together, Ipsy and Boxycharm. A lot of us had really been feeling since the acquisition back in 2020 that Boxycharm and Ipsy, something was going to be coming. Now, for the past 2 years, we have been seeing them as separate entities still, but that is no more. I know a lot of you guys totally agreed with me that this change was coming, but some of you guys were like, well, what if it's just an app? Or what if it's just a change to certain things? Looks like this could get confusing for some people, so I want to break this down as best I can for you. Do not work with Boxycharm /Ipsy and Ipsy, Boxycharm by Ipsy. I don't work with them like on their payroll or anything. I am really here to give you all the information I can because I have been a long time lover of Boxycharm. Y'all still call me the Boxycharm queen. I've done Boxycharm videos pretty much since my channel originated back like almost 7 years ago now, and I've always done the deep dive investigative reviews. I was the first YouTuber to ever do the best and worst of Boxycharm for year end. Joe from Boxycharm, the old president and CEO, definitely acknowledged me as that, so I feel like I have a personal tie to this brand, a personal love, and I know a lot of you guys come here for the truth. I'm here to give you the most information I can, kind of starting with why. Why is this happening? Well, I will be linking below Jen Loves Reviews videos along with Yara G's because I was using their information as well for this video, but also some other links that I will be providing for you in the description box if you want more details. But it sounds like we thought it was going to be too much to manage. It sounds like really the reason they needed to streamline the boxes was because it was overwhelm of just too much going on at once, and each different entity, Ipsy and Boxycharm, we were seeing what was going on. We were seeing the writing on the wall with overlapping products. Some of you guys had Ipsy, and then you were getting products that you got from Ipsy and Boxycharm. Maybe a few months later, you were really starting to struggle with that. And same on the Boxycharm side, we were seeing brands that were in Ipsy, obviously, but also I'm going to tell you and take a moment here to say I am going to be looking at this as a potential positive change for Boxycharm. Because I remember, I can even scroll back through my old videos to know a lot of us had talks even when Joe owned the company. Yes, that's when it was a little bit more special, a little bit more exciting. We got teasers. He was just such an essence of the brand because it was his baby. But there were things that we were frustrated about, you know? A lot of us were like, give us proper tracking regularly. And they gave us tracking eventually, and then it was kind of wonky. A lot of us wanted to be able to have choices, so they pulled out choices, but then it's like, did we get our choices? Sometimes by the time we got to the choice, half the things were already gone, and we're like, it's been 2 minutes. How is it possible that I can't select a choice item except for the one thing? Also, we were really wanting to see what we were going to be getting in our boxes to get excited ahead of time. I feel like I got those emails for like a hot minute in time, and then they very quickly went away. So it was very touch and go with Boxycharm even before the whole Ipsy merge situation. But we still loved it. It was still like our favorite thing of the month. We were hyped to get it, but we definitely had a lot of frustrations as well. And sometimes we wanted some of the features. If you ever had Ipsy or heard of Ipsy, I did have it for a while. There were some features with Ipsy I did like. So I do see that coming into what Boxycharm is going to be now going forward in March of this year. So these could be good things. Like, I'm wondering, I don't know this information at the moment, but I'm hoping, like with Ipsy, couldn't we skip a month if we needed to, if we were traveling, if we were on overload? I'm really hoping we do get to see that. The app option, obviously, something a lot of you guys were hoping we'd be getting as far as this information went. You're like, maybe it's an app, maybe it's a Boxycharm app. We will be getting an app, but it's the Ipsy app because the full merge is happening in March, as I just said. So let's dive into really quickly what is going to be changing with Boxycharm. And then I'll switch over a little bit to Ipsy and let you know what's going on with those bags from what we know so far. I'm going to give you the dirty details. How your membership is glowing up. That's really good marketing there to kind of help you think this is going to be a positive change, because I know some people are already on the fence or angry about this. Boxycharm new perks, new power picks, better brands than ever. I'll explain what that is in a minute, and you may have already seen if you watched my shorts videos. Ultimate choice, even more products to choose from, which sounds exciting. Yes, full box reveals and epic savings 24/7 on the Ipsy shop plus add-ons. And then over with Ipsy, it sounds like a lot of this is going to be also changing for the Ipsy people, so this may confuse them as well. Originally, they're saying here they also get power picks, better brands than ever, and even more buzzworthy beauty. And they're going to now have access to the Mega Drop Shop, which if you did have Ipsy before, you didn't have access to the Boxycharm Mega Drop Shop. Now they will going forward. But what I really liked to do in my shorts was really dive into each individual box, because this is going to let you know exactly what is changing within each box. And it can get confusing. So starting from the top, let's talk about the Boxycharm base box. It says right up front, the Boxycharm base box will soon become Boxycharm. It's the same thing. And it's also staying the same price, at least as of this moment. It says same brand, new destination. Essentially, they're going to be moving Boxycharm's base box again into Ipsy. It is the merge, but there are going to be some updates with Boxycharm, which are sounding appealing. Tell me what you think. So the first change is going to be 3 times more choice. During the build your box portion, you actually now get to choose three products instead of just one for your base box. So you have more ownership maybe of what comes in your box. I'm also really hoping that means, because I think with Ipsy you had more options to choose from, I'm hoping that means there is more variety, which gives you a little bit more stake in the game, a little bit more excitement for what's coming in your box. And hopefully, I know a lot of people have been stressing a lot lately because choice items with Boxy have been like, I picked this, but I didn't get this. Hopefully, because they are streamlining the boxes and that's why they're claiming this merge of boxes had to happen, that will help eliminate some of the issues that we're seeing with choice and things like that. Next, power picks. What is a power pick, you might ask? Great question. Happy to answer that for you. Power picks is every month you're guaranteed at least 2 power picks superstar products and brands handpicked by their team of experts. So this does honestly sound a little bit to me like some marketing fluff. I say that because I do work in marketing outside of YouTube land. I am a marketing director for multiple companies actually, and I've actually been through acquisitions and acquiring other companies. So I may have a little bit more street cred when it comes to discussing things like this in the medium of what is it like behind the scenes when people are merging, buying other companies, and what kind of PR, media, marketing information are you putting out there? Because I'm a little confused, and y'all let me know in the comments if you have already read more information or maybe have a better idea. Confused on, it says, you know, you get to pick 3 choice items, but then it says power picks. Does that include the power picks in the 3 choice items? It's not 100% clear here on this, but I do like hearing that they're called power picks. So maybe that means these are going to be some of those brands y'all have been telling me in our year-end Boxycharm awards that you're wanting. You're wanting, you know, the name brands. You're wanting those high-end products that make you so excited to get the box. I'm hoping it's that. New to Boxycharm base is add-ons. If you've ever had Ipsy or you've kind of seeked out Ipsy just to see what it's all about, they did frequently have add-ons. So maybe you didn't pick something in your choice, but you still wanted something else that you wanted to pay for $6, $12, whatever it was to get it extra. You could do add-ons. So that was really exciting to see that was going to be really easy, because that was a feature I did really like about Ipsy that I was really hoping eventually Boxycharm would do on its own. But now with this merge, maybe we're going to have even more great makeup pieces to choose from, right? That gets me excited. And new, of course, as I mentioned in the shorts, is the new Ipsy app. We were really hoping Boxycharm was eventually going to get an app, and Joe was promising us an app for a really long time, if you remember, but it sounds like things just never, hit the ground running as far as an app went just for Boxycharm. So maybe this app feature, now once Boxycharm and Ipsy are fully merged in March, we'll be really grateful for that. Now, I do want to mention here at this moment, speaking of the app, which is going to start talking about the digital online space with Boxycharm, what are you going to be seeing changing? The website for Boxycharm, from what we've read, is going away. The website will now be merged over to Ipsy. If you needed any more proof that Ipsy has now taken over Boxycharm and they are now one brand, that's a big piece for you. There will be no more Boxycharm website, but your login information for the Boxycharm website should work for Ipsy, and they will be emailing you, or they're supposed to be, and notifying us when we can log in to Ipsy with our Boxycharm logins. And I know I've already seen the questions to people being like, what if we had charms? Where are our charms gonna go? From what I understand, Ipsy has its own version of charms. I think they're points maybe. They are going to be converting those over to points so you don't lose anything that you already had in your Boxycharm account. Could you imagine how much more ticked off people would be? Because this whole teaser of letting people know something big was coming, like, I let you guys know last month with the card, how we didn't even have our products on our card anymore, letting us know what the prices were. They were just saying epic news coming, epic news coming. People were frustrated because they're like, I'm a paying subscriber. You're giving me cards saying epic news, but you're not telling us even close to what it is. And then there was the back and forth feud on Instagram and other social medias, kind of showing Boxycharm as a person and Ipsy as a person, sort of feuding, going back and forth, and then Boxycharm ending up buying a ticket to LA. That's when I really knew that the merge was 100% happening, honestly, because from a marketing brain standpoint, I was already like, okay, they're giving you so many Easter eggs here. This is where this is going to be going. And it was, but a lot of people were frustrated by that. They were like, this is childish. I think they were trying to hype it up. And for some people it worked. For me, I was like, okay, I get it. I know where this is going. But I could see people that don't have my background of working in marketing, working as a director behind the scenes of a company, being like, okay, we need to merge this. We need to make this fun and exciting for our audience so they get hyped about it and not scared about it or mad about it. It kind of backfired on them because some people were mad about the whole back and forth and really feeling like stuff was being teased but not clear. So I'm not sure where you fall on that. It didn't bother me, but I could see how that could affect some people and be like, this does not give us enough detail. Tell us what's happening and be upfront about it. And for the base box with Boxycharm, that again is staying Boxycharm by Ipsy. April 2nd through the 3rd, you get to build your box and choose your 3 items. On April 10th is the Mega Drop Shop, and April 12th are the flash sales, I guess. Now let's jump into the Boxycharm Premium, or what used to be called the Boxycharm Premium, because there are going to be changes to this box. And what you're going to be seeing in here is somewhat similar to what you heard with the base box. So as we keep going through this, you may see some trends forming, so it doesn't seem too overwhelming, at least I hope. The Boxycharm Premium box, which again will still be staying the same price, because I know price is of the first thought for a lot of us, I get it. It will now be called Boxycharm Plus Beauty Boost. Same brand, new destination, but also a new name. So keep that in mind. And I believe this box is also where things are going to change for Ipsy customers as well, but we'll get there in just a second. What's new with the Boxycharm Premium? You're going to, again, get more choices than ever. You get to pick 3 things for your premium box instead of just 2, so you know more of what's coming to you. Also, the Power Picks. You're going to get to have 2 Power Pick choices, again, superstar products. Again, I'm still hoping those mean like the name brands you want to see in your box. Maybe that's Tarte, maybe that's Tatcha, maybe that's Natasha. I don't know, but that's what my brain is hoping for. I don't fully know. Add-ons, again, is going to be something you can add in after you do your choice. Like similar, if you ever had Ipsy, you could go in and pick some add-ons that you want to come with your package, which would be great because I remember when we would do Boxycharm, at least I hope it comes with our boxes, because I remember when we used to do the Boxycharm version of add-ons where it was the Boxy shop or whatever, it would take like a month to get those. So I'm hopeful that the shipping is going to improve with this too. At least this is my positive thinking. This is my manifesting of the good vibes. And Beauty Boost. Again, they named the box Boxycharm plus Beauty Boost. What is a Beauty Boost? I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. A Beauty Boost automatically gives you first dibs on the top rated products with Beauty Boost, always worth $40 or more. This way you'll still get 6 full-size faves like your premium box that you've come to know and love. So what this means to me then is I think this means they're getting top priority over maybe someone with just a base box. We're gonna have to see how some of this kind of like plays out over the next few months because I'm really intrigued. A lot of us know though, as something new gets kicked off, sometimes you're gonna see those, kind of like issues, hiccups. So I'm really hopeful that whatever the Beauty Boost is, where you get first dibs on these top products, it's gonna go smoothly. Let's keep going. Also the app, the Ipsy app is gonna be a feature throughout every single box, let's be honest. So again, if we did not have an option to see what was going on, maybe do the choice items because we were at work and we weren't at a desktop or something, but now hopefully we'll have an app to be able to pick our choice items and maybe add-ons and see tracking, all the things you should be able to do by 2023, right? So that's really exciting. Again, April 2nd is when you're going to be able to choose the items. All of the changes, though, are going to be happening, I guess, towards the end of March from what I'm understanding, as far as maybe you're seeing digitally with the merging and logging into Ipsy's website, no longer Boxy's, all of those things. At least that's from what I'm understanding at the moment. Now, okay, friends, we're going to jump into the Boxycharm Luxe. This is where I have seen the most changes, and there's also going to be a change with the billing cycle. So stay tuned with me if you are interested or have the Boxycharm Luxe. Boxycharm Luxe, though, is changing names. Staying the same price, which we love to hear it, but the Boxycharm name is changing. Boxycharm Luxe will soon become the Icon Box, and this is also going to be changing things for Ipsy people as well. It's a new name and a new destination. This one is going to be Celeb Curated. That's a new feature of this. Now, if you're confused, what is the Boxycharm Luxe / Icon Box? I'm happy to tell you. This is the box that was always a little confusing when even Boxycharm rolled it out, because it is a subscription that you can't just buy on its own. You can't just spend like, what is it, $54.99 or something. You can't just buy this box once a quarter because this is a quarterly box. You have to already have Boxycharm, the base box, for $27.99 a month is what I believe it is up to at this point. You have to already be getting that box. And then once a quarter, if you have signed up for the Boxy Luxe, now the Icon Box, you would then not get your Boxycharm base box that month. Say that box comes in like April, you would not get your base box, you would just get the Luxe box, which has much more premium Luxe items in the box, but you do have to pay an additional $30 more when that month rolls around to make up the difference for this extra special box. So it was always a little confusing when it first started, but then we all kind of got into the flow of it. So what's going to be changing with the Boxycharm Luxe other than the name change, becoming the Icon Box? Well, they are featuring that this is going to be a Celeb Curated box, which is a new feature. It's going to be 8 full-size, uber-coveted products now curated by beauty's biggest icons, worth up to $350 for only $58 a quarter, replacing your Boxycharm in February, May, August, and November. Did you hear those months? Because it is shifting a little bit, maybe just for this year because of the transition, but it's February, May, August, and November. So, new. More choices than ever. Again, you'll be able to choose 3 items coming into your Icon Box. This is going to be hard to remember. Instead of just 2 products. So very similar to the previous 2 boxes. Again, with the add-ons, you're going to get that option as well, plus the Ipsy app. But something else that I really want to hit home in here is when I kept scrolling down, I saw a don't worry, you don't have to do a thing. Your next Icon Box will automatically arrive this May instead of June, and you'll get billed a month early. For my friends that really kind of knew the past scheduling, I wanted to make sure you knew that right up front, that your bill for the Icon Box will be a month earlier and you'll be receiving it sooner. So just for budgetary issues, I wanted to bring that up. And you can build your Icon Box from May 2nd to the 3rd. So that is all of the Boxycharm portion of the changes. Now I'm gonna hop over really quickly to Ipsy. Now, while I have not been getting Ipsy for a few years now, I know a lot of my friends have, and like I said, now it's not just Boxycharm versus Ipsy. It is a merge, and I have to change my brain waves of thinking that, because now there's gonna be differences for Ipsy too, and I'm really curious how this is gonna play out. So let's dive into the glam bag with Ipsy. And don't worry, I am gonna be giving you guys some information in the next portion of this video where I'm gonna be diving into what you will be seeing on my channel versus what you won't. How will this affect us as content creators and the videos you're used to seeing? Glam bag, same price. Same name, I guess, too. Glam bag. Same, but only better, is what they're claiming. They're saying, so what's new with the glam bag for Ipsy? It's going to be a big value, worth up to $70, score 5 deluxe beauty samples, you choose one, plus a cute makeup bag for $13 a month. Power picks. Every month you're guaranteed at least one power pick, a superstar product. So maybe you'll still get something really great because these are the sample size products. New, the Mega Drop Shop. Now, Ipsy members will now be introduced to what a lot of us from Boxycharm are familiar with, which is the Mega Drop Shop, where you get 80% off of a bunch of deals of products. A lot of us have been disappointed in the products that have been there, so I'm hoping, again, this merger helps to less diversify where products go, so maybe we'll get more choices, better options. I am hopeful. And those also, you begin to do your Build Your Bag on April 2nd to the 3rd. So now let's jump into the Glam Bag Plus. And the Glam Bag Plus is where you're going to be seeing changes of the merge with Boxycharm on the Ipsy side, because it is the same price, but the Glam Bag Plus will soon become Boxycharm. New name, same great membership you love, now with even more irresistible perks is how they're mentioning this. And they're saying what's new? Big value worth up to $200. You get 5 full-size products and you get to choose 3 for only $28 a month. Power picks, they're also going to have power picks of 2 products in the month. And again, introduced to the Mega Drop Shop. And you asked, we listened, more buzzworthy beauty is what they're saying here. We're removing the drawstring bag so you can invest in even better beauty products just for you. Again, you build your boxes then April 2nd through the 3rd. Now let's see their Glam Bag X, because this is where, again, we're seeing merging with Boxycharm with the Icon Box. The Glam Bag X will soon become Icon Box, again the same price. New name, same great membership you love with even more irresistible perks is what they're saying. They said we're keeping what you love with our most extra drops. You'll get 8 celeb curated full-size beauty products. You get to choose 3, worth up to $350 for only $58 a quarter, replacing your base box membership in February, May, August, and November. We are used to the Luxe in December, September. Yeah, so it's gonna be a month off for us. So it's just trying to keep that in mind. When you're building your box every 2nd and 3rd during the Icon Box months, you'll still choose 3 items as well. And they're saying no FOMO, you get to have add-ons, 24/7 Ipsy shops. What's new really for them is going to be getting access to the Mega Drop Shop Boxycharm has always had, and the new power picks are gonna be new for them as well, it sounds like. I will also be linking below for you guys some of the videos that they have curated and put together, better describing them, or at least kind of reiterating what I'm saying here in their own language. I will be linking those below for you to give you some more dirty details. Now, this is all the information that's kind of on their website, things that I have been reading and hearing and learning. So let me tell you maybe stuff you didn't know about what's going to be going forward and what you're not or are going to be seeing on my channel. This morning I was watching Jen Love's video, kind of recapping a lot of the thing of what's up in makeup, what's up in beauty, those type of things, and I will be linking her video below for you as well, because she did a little bit more investigating. Essentially, like, why is this happening? Again, it's reiterating the fact that these were 2 separate entities, but it's really just to streamline everything that's been going on. It got to be too much with 3 different versions over here, 3 different versions over here. People were unhappy. They were trying to do also 2 different processes for content creators and how the influencer spectrum of the companies had worked. Essentially, from what I understand, Boxycharm was actually doing, not with me, I will say this up front, doing sponsorships as one-offs with content creators. Like, they would reach out to people like, I'm pretty sure Andrea Matiliano, who I love on this platform, I think she's done a couple sponsored videos with Boxycharm. And then Jen Love said she had done a couple of them. So they could get the partnership and then do it for just a one-off type video. Whereas the way I work with Boxycharm is I am in an ongoing affiliate program. I am not paid or sponsored to present my Boxycharm unboxings to you. The way I present them, I have free reign. Essentially, they just send me PR, but there is a very strong, like, you need to post this, even though we're not compensating you. And for some people that maybe doesn't work, or they're like, I need to get paid for my work, and I totally stand by that in a lot of different aspects of my even journey on this platform. However, because I personally love doing the Boxycharm videos, and I have been like emotionally tied to them since the start of my channel almost 7 years ago. I think it's 6+ years now. It's something for me that I would want to review the box for you anyway, so getting it in PR, it makes me grateful that I get to do that for you and with you every month, but also I don't have any like skin in the game that they're going to take away a sponsorship or a potential future feeling about it, because I'm always 100% real with you. But I know even in sponsored content, anyone that I follow, and myself included in this, we always try to have the most integrity and say up front, this is great because of this is not great because of this. I don't care if the brand is paying me. This is, essentially just a business transaction. My time and effort and expertise in exchange for money and product. That is just business in general. But I don't mind not getting paid for this. However, apparently Ipsy has a different format with how they work with content creators. And apparently they're really gonna be driving a lot of some of their influencer stuff to TikTok. And Jen had a really good insight on this. And again, I'm gonna link her below for you. But the thing about TikTok is you could essentially blow up at any time or never get discovered. It's just one of those things too, where maybe one video will do well and others won't. It depends on their very fickle algorithm. But as someone who's been doing this again for almost 7 years, I can happily talk to you about the frustration of an algorithm. Because like I started this video saying, YouTube has changed their algorithm. So you guys aren't even seeing my long form content, but you are seeing my shorts. My shorts are getting more views than my big content videos that I spend hours and hours and days working on. It's fascinating, isn't it? So I think the reason that they are pivoting a little bit more to short form content for Ipsy is because they know they don't have to maybe pay some of those smaller content creators and just give them free PR, and maybe something will take off and get buzzwords out there and then boost their sales. It's smart. I get it. It's, again, business. I found out, according to the article that she shared, only 3,500 content creators are going to be essentially getting the PR boxes. Not sponsored, but just getting the PR boxes. And I did get an email from Ipsy/Boxycharm, Boxycharm by Ipsy, asking me to essentially fill out their version of the content creator agreement. And I did fill that out the same day that everything was announced with all of these changes when I was uploading all of those shorts, because I do want to still get my Boxycharm. And there are going to be some changes, because we did see over the past year they took away premium from content creators. We were still getting the base and the luxe. So I'll let you know what I know so far about going forward as far as what you're going to see here on my channel. What I will be sharing with you guys going forward, now that I am in the Ipsy PR version of this, is I will be getting a glam bag and Boxycharm by Ipsy each month, plus the icon box once per quarter. So I may have even more to be able to share with you on the Ipsy side of it to let you know what is coming in. Is it worth your dollars? I am trying to decide if I want to get the premium again, which is now the premium plus beauty boost. I'm maybe going to see how this first wave goes. And then I may start investing my own dollars again back into this, which I have done the entirety, except for last year. I have been always giving Boxycharm my dollars because I really wanted to give you the full experience. Paid for versus PR. But when everything was overlapping so much for the past year that I essentially was getting duplicate boxes in my PR and my paid for, it didn't make sense anymore for me to keep spending my money towards that when I could put it towards other things here on my channel, whether that be equipment, products, to review for you, things like that. So if I start seeing a serious change in the products and experience, I'm really considering going back to paying for maybe the premium as well, maybe even doing the paid for versus PR to really dive into it again for you. I'm really thinking we may see some hiccups potentially, which is normal in business, over the first few months, but I really want to see how it goes. So you guys, I know this was a ton of information that I just threw at you, and it's a lot of facts, a lot of things that I have been able to pull from other resources, Boxycharm, Ipsy, all of it. I'm gonna have to learn how to say Boxycharm by Ipsy or Icon Box. I'm gonna have to do all of those things. But if you kind of break it down, each box is sort of getting the similar stuff. You know, we're gonna be able to, at least on the Boxycharm side, be able to choose more of our items, which is kind of a nice feature that we've really been kind of wanting more ownership of, I think. Also being able to see full boxes, have an app available to us. I'm hoping we see more improved products, improved shipping, improved just variations of things. Hopefully things start spreading out a bit better. I'm an eternal optimist. I know it can be annoying. I am hopeful that this merge, this official merge now, we know they've been acquired, we knew that they were like sister companies, but now that they are one being, and now that we've seen it on how it's affecting Ipsy and how it's affecting Boxycharm, I'm hoping it gets back to the roots of why these all started to originally, you know, be a thing, why everybody loved them. I'm hoping to really see some growth in the brands, in the boxes, and the love again in these videos that I get to do, where it gets more exciting and more happy to talk about the products and get the box versus just being like, oh gosh, what fresh hell is this? Because we really want it to go well. But again, the business professional in me goes, show me, don't tell me. Don't tell me these are going to be the great things. Show me that they're going to be the great things so then I can share it here with my friends. So I will be giving you, again, the honest user reviews of now this merge as well and how this plays out, everything I can learn as it goes through, my personal experiences, others. And I always want to hear from you guys because there's just not enough information even in this digital age. So always be sure to leave your comments below. Tell me what you're thinking about not only this, but are you going to be considering resubscribing? Because I know this is some people really curious, like, dang, I want to be in on the ground floor of knowing how is this going to play out because this was such a big part for me. Are you going to be signing up? Are you just going to be watching my videos to see what's what, to see if it's worth it? Tell me below, but also if you do get it, let me know. Come, like April, how was the experience? What were things doing that were working well? What wasn't? Again, be sure to check out my shorts videos here on YouTube and follow me on Instagram if you don't, because I give you guys the utmost fast everyday details there. Thank you so much for watching and hanging in there with me as we went into a very deep investigative video on this merge. Thank you, friends, so much for watching. And if you do happen to be new to my channel, hi, new friends. I really hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on literally every single update that's going to be coming past this as far as this goes, because it's going to get interesting. Bye, friends.